The largest toy makers in the world are Mattel, Hasbro, Lego, and Bandai. Bandai is a Japanese toy maker, which manufactures Ultraman, Gundam, and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Their toys have brought joy to hundreds of millions. Some are also said to have brought death. In 1996, Bandai introduced the Tamagotchi, a virtual pet. On the LCD display of a plastic key fob shaped like an egg, a digital egg appears. After the owner sets the time, the egg hatches into a little animal, like a baby bird. Now the owner is responsible for the care of the pet. By pushing one of 3 buttons, the new animal must be fed, played with, disciplined, and cleaned up after. At night, the animal will sleep. But in the daytime, if the toy is left alone for more than 6 hours, the cyberpet will die from lack of attention. The Tamagotchi will start to beep, like a heart rate monitor. Then you will hear the steady tone of a flat line. Next, on the display screen appears a headstone with a large cross on top of it. If the animal dies of old age, it may randomly leave an egg behind, so the family line can continue. The device can be reset, but it will hatch a different animal. The original pet is forever gone. There was no way to pause the so-called gameplay, so to keep their digital pets alive, children had to bring them to school.
I pledge allegiance.
According to the New York Times, 3rd graders in Edgemont, New York, who were taking a standardized test, put down their pencils so they could feed a virtual pet. One teacher said the children in her class were checking them every 5 seconds. Stories began to circulate of several children, as well as adults, whose relationship with their digital pets had become so emotionally satisfying that when their animal's life came to an end, they decided also to take their own. An impressionable young girl successfully cared for 16 generations on a single unit. The family line came to a natural end. A new egg did not appear, a random occurrence which is not caused by the owner. She was so distraught that she cut her wrists. A 15-year-old boy who was schizophrenic was given a Tamagotchi by his therapist to increase his self-esteem. 1 whole year passed. Great progress was made, but the treatment ultimately backfired when the toy got lost for 1 day. After he found the dead pet, the boy shot himself with his father's target pistol. The day she was required to work late at the office, one lonely woman was said to have hanged herself when she arrived at her apartment to find her Tamagotchi had died for lack of care. The previous week, her boss had told her she could no longer bring it to work. This phenomena has given birth to a new psychiatric term. The Tamagotchi effect is the development of emotional attachment to machines, robots, or software. Anyone who is old enough to contemplate suicide will also be aware that a digital pet is just a simple video game. But on some level, they forget this. More so as time goes by. It's a basic human need to nurture, and we become increasingly attached to the object of that need. Toy maker Bandai released a new generation of Tamagotchis late in 2014. Now is about the time their long-life lithium batteries should begin to run down.
Predator drones. You think I'm joking? I have two words for you. You will never see it coming.